All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. I'm not too sure if this photo shop, but it still hits the it's disgusting, vile, wicked. This is the lowest thing that a man can do to himself. Like I said, I don't know if it's Photoshop. The brother posted it, so I took a picture and just sent it to the brothers. But this is Babylon. So, but this got me thinking about this other particular photo. This is I don't know who the hell this is. Jared McCain, claps back at grown man trolling, and I seen he signing a deal with Man Nail Polish. All right. This mofo right here, and this is a college player. All right, he's not even the NBA yet, but he's signing a multi-dollar deal for Mel's nail polish. Then you had what's his name? Caleb Williams, right? I just typed it in. Caleb Williams. This is supposed to be a generational game changer NFL player. You see the trend? You see the trend? What's going on? So when he got drafted, I don't know if they're going to show the draft picture. Yeah. Nail polish. So now you may look at it like, oh, this is just this generation. No, what's this guy's name? Charles Oakley. Was it Charles Oakley? Grandmama? Let me see if I'm right. It wasn't Charles Oakley. It was the other guy. Damn, what's this guy's name? There's a reason why I'm doing this. If they're gonna show it now, basketball player. When I was growing up, he had that was Larry Johnson, Slovakia. Even worse. As you can see, the demasculation of black men, it's not just started now. It's been around. All right? These are gladiators. These are warriors. When I was growing up, him, another one. This is the humiliation rights. You have what's his name? Shaq. I just type it in, Shaq dress. So this Charles Barkley. Now, for all you young guys out there, you see Charles Barkley sitting at a desk, talking his shit, being a coon. Back in the days, Charles Barkley was a quote-unquote man's man. Somewhat. He was always a kiss-ass in some form of way. But these are gladiators. These are warriors. These are supposed to be men. All right? This guy. You see the trend? The effeminate vibration that's being pushed. So, like I said, I'm not too sure if this is Photoshop or not. I don't think he would do something like that. But at the same time, I'm not too shocked about this. All right? what has become of the Israelite man today is they've been effeminate, all right, effeminized in order to coexist in Esau's world. Okay, and it's sad, it's pathetic. Straight to the scripture, it says Mark 9:36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world? So they got the riches that they desire. They got the name that they desire. Okay, and I didn't even touch Hollywood. The Rock is the biggest actor / wrestler, and he's well known around the world. But yet he had to wear a dress as well. He has to, he had to do certain things in order for him to get those roles. So these men, all right, these supposed men, do these things in exchange for fame, all right, which is fucking pathetic. And they received a consolation prize. So here it is. They got their well-known name in the sports world, and all sorts of endorsements, money, and this is what they have to do in order to keep that. And ultimately, they got to give up the booty. All right, that's why you have this thing that's going on with Diddy, which is not shocking. The rumors was been out there about the man, but what's shocking is that all these other people that's claiming, oh, Diddy this, that, Diddy that, they do this damn same thing themselves. So amongst our people found wicked, evil men, all right, and women. And now we living in a time where the Lord is, what you're doing in the dark, the Lord is allowing the world to see. And it's not a good thing. It says, and what I mean by that is before destruction comes exposure. Talakia. So they're being exposed on the highest level. It says, for what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Nothing. And like I said, they don't just make a deal with the devil, they give up their manhood. All right, and that part of it, giving up the manhood, is letting things be known to the world that they with whatever the world, the Edomites decide them to do. And it's a goddamn shame to see that. All right. It's a goddamn shame. It's really a shameful act. And there's laws against that. And that's why 2/3 of the nation Israel. That's why you're not supposed to be on this clout, this celebrity clout, and look at them as a level of success, a measuring bar of success. To say, oh, this is how, or such and such got this, and nah, fuck what they did, or who they are and what they did. That's why there's no respect of persons. And we have a long history. Always got to bring this up. We have a long history of sellouts amongst our people. A long history. And it says, matter of fact, we get to that. The best suggestion we have for any newcomers: do not look at these celebrities as there's a certain word I'm looking for. A measuring stick of success, because you don't know what they did in order to get these success. First Maccabees 1:11, it says, and in those days went out when they're out Israel, wicked men who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. And it's a problem for nigga, and that goes for all the tribes, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The problem that you have no patience. Not only you have no patience, you believe in money. And it's sad to sit there when you think about it. Like I always, when you reflect on certain things, there was a slogan when this nigga 50 Cent came out. He had his album and he had a movie called Get Rich or Die Trying. You know how oxymoronic that is? So you're going to do whatever it takes and try to get rich. If you have to die, at least you die trying. That's what they're telling you. And when you see that, when you hear that, you're supposed to run from people like that. All right? You're supposed to run and don't be near that. But the problem with our people, they go whoever's on top, what they see as a form of success. Once again, this is why 2/3 of the nation of Israel, God's chosen people in this land of America, is going to be put out their misery. Their light's going to be put out. All right? So it says, so this device pleased them. That's why you have these different fraternities. All right? You got the Boule, you got all these different fraternities. And here you are, you think because certain men work hard, they're physically gifted, those things will just get you in the door. But to remain on top, to remain relevant, you have to give up everything. So it pleased them, it pleased the heathens that they did this. And this is why Luke 4, I saw that 6. It says, and the devil said unto him, this is Satan tempting the Lord. And the devil said unto him, all these power will I give unto thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, to whosoever I will give it. So that proves that what Satan has, all right, the spiritual demon Satan, was given unto him. Who gave it to him? The Most High. That's when you read about Job, the 1st chapter, the 2nd chapter, it tells you that the sons of God came, including Satan. And he was going around the world to tempt people. And the Lord said, hey, what about this guy, Job? All right? So his job is to tempt people. And verse 7, it says, if thou therefore wilt worship me, and all shall be thine. And that's what happened to all these clowns. That's why you have Dwayne Wade, who himself is a alphabetical transforming fool. All right, he's a sodomite, so he's projecting through his son his desire. I don't remember when he said it. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try to look for that video. Yeah, I'm gonna try to look for that video when he said it. Yeah, the Boondocks episode, that was fucking hilarious. But that was exposure. What's his guy's name? Salakia. This clown over here. What am I doing now? I think he said he changed. No. Pink toenails. Yep. This is the one. I want to play that one with Mason Cameron, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it straight. Let me see if this is gonna play it.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Green is the color. Everybody, as you see. Hello.
Hi, I just love you.
I just love you too.
We just sing.
Who glasses are these?
My
They're
glasses.
green. Daddy loves green. Look, green.
Let me try them on and see.
That's not the one, but this guy's a fucking clown. But it's the one that he said he changed his hair color. Changed his hair color that day, and his toenails. All right. This is just sad.
Despite his huge accomplishments, a lot of people directed attention to his painted nails. So one, what are you guys' thoughts on the ceremony and then the statue being made of him? And then everybody's talking about his nails.
Yeah.
D-Wade. This is like seeing Jordan. It's like seeing Jordan in lingerie. It's just crushing.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't really like Mace like that back in the day, but yeah, this was fucking hilarious, yo. So, seeing that LeBron shit, it's not far fucking fetched, man. It's not far fetched. It's not far fetched at all. But it was a particular video where he said he's talking to somebody and he changed his hair color and this that, like, amongst our people are found weird, evil doers, man, and this is part of them worshiping Satan, straight up. Okay, in order to remain relevant in this fucking wicked world, they gotta do things that's unbearable. All right, real quick, I want to hit some couple of laws. Deuteronomy 22:5. It says, "And the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy power." Because it brings nothing but confusion. It's wicked. All right, that's why you have this whole thing with drag that's being pushed. This is a wicked, evil society. All right, there's a reason why it says in Revelations, let me get that real quick, 11:8, it says, "And their dead bodies," which obviously it's not talking about physical dead bodies, "shall lie in the street of the great city." So what is it talking about? It's talking about here in America. The dead bodies represent what? Spiritually dead Israelites. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. How did it goes again? It's in Proverbs. And there's another one, Baruch. It says the dead Israelites. That's Baruch 3:7, I believe. But it says congregation of the dead. That's what I think it says. I think it says. Hold on. Salakia. That means it's here. Ooh, Psalm 72:9. That's not the one I was looking for, but it says Proverbs. It says, "The dead bodies of thy servants have given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven, and the flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth." So the dead, obviously, he's talking about Israel. Now it says, here it is, Proverbs 21:16. "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." So the women that without understanding isn't remain in the congregation, and that's our people. Our people is in the congregation of the dead. That's why it says in Isaiah the 28th chapter, them that made a covenant with death. Is it talking about actually going to death and saying, I'll make a covenant with. No, it's talking about who controls this world. Who's in the power seat? Who's following the things of the world? All right. Esau's on top. So when you make a deal with Esau, it's like making a deal with the devil, which is because he is the physical counterpart of spiritual demon Satan. So our people don't know who they are. They're in a dead state. All right. They're not alive. They go through everything under the sun to maintain whatever they madness that they're in. Okay, and is encouraged to them to sell out because for the love of money. All right, you got what as 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay, so you have our people in this dead state. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom. So this place, America, is spiritually called Sodom, and it's quite obvious. Why is it called Sodom? That's what's being pushed. That's a popular thing, to be a sodomite. You see, back in the days, they had to do things in the closet. They had to hide their madness, which is ooh. But they're not hiding no more. Why? Because we're living in a time of exposure. All right, you have many people saying, is this reason why they're doing it, that reason why they're doing it. The reason why it's being done is because the Lord is exposing them. Isaiah 3:9, it says, the show of their kindness do witness against them. They declare, meaning go in public, their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. So it's their own goddamn fault of what's about to happen to them. But here's the point. Why these things are happening? Luke 12:2. It says, it's Luke 12:2. Oh yeah, it's like I went 2. It says, for there's nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Whatsoever ye have spoken in the darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the closet shall be proclaimed in the housetop. So we in a time of exposure. Part of the Great Awakening is the Great Exposure. And everybody's being exposed for what they are and what they're doing. So, not surprising, going back to that, maybe it's Photoshop, maybe it's not Photoshop. All right? That's the way of Hollywood. That's the way of this world. In order to make it into this world, that's what you have to do. And if you do those things, you're going to be put to death. All right? And the Lord's going to expose them first and then destroy them. It's quite simple. Simple biblical mathematics. You do evil, evil comes upon you. It's quite simple. You carry yourself in an evil matter, evil shall come upon you. And this thing is heavily promoted in this land because, like the scripture says in Job, I always gotta get this one. People are blinded by money, which is not money. Show you how low they are. And when you look up, I seen a documentary and it hit me before I read the scripture. And what it hit me was the fact is, we always talk about Black Wall Street. We always talk about all these different cases of what you call Black-owned businesses and Black-owned towns, and they was doing well for themselves because they were separated and they were wise, they were smart, and all this other stuff. And you seeing that, knowing that, and you know what happened, and now instead of a block or a city of people of color having their own thing going for themselves, you have individuals that's shown their wealth in their chain, which they don't have nothing. All right. So they took away places of black owned businesses, banks, cinemas, doctors, lawyers, realtors. You know, they would say, "Oh, you have Atlanta." Well, how successful is that? You know, but they blinded by the fact because they assume this is the way to go. But what's right in this world is wrong. It says, Job 10:21, before I go, whence shall I return? Even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, because we are in the shadow of death. Everything that we're under is killing us. Everything that's represented in this world is equal to death. It says a land of darkness as darkness itself, and a shadow of death without any order, or where the light is as darkness. So in order to make it, you have to be the most wickedest, perverse person in the planet Earth. And something that displeases the Lord will get you far in this world, but only get you so far. Because once you're done, you're done. So once again, Amos 9:10, I'm gonna end it up for this. It says, all the sinners of my people, which are the Israelites, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you sellouts, you low-life pieces of shits, all right, that'll sell your mother just for fame, or your son, your daughter, whatever, just for fame, just to be part of this world, okay, that will commit sin on top of sin, sacrifice, do whatever it takes in order to remain in this world. It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. So all of them, every last one of them is going to die. All right. And they encourage others to be that way. Once again, back in the days, it was only a few handful of selective Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that would make it. And you had to be part of that hush-hush crew to be down. So you had to have somebody that was related to that part of the world. So now everybody's just wicked. It doesn't even matter. Now that they tossing them, getting rid of them like it's nothing. They just find the more wicked versions and pushing that. And these people really thinking that they made it. Okay? But all the sinners of the Lord's people are going to die. It says, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. And that's the attitude that they have. Like nothing's going to happen. Nothing shall happen to them. Well, not according to the scriptures. You're going to get what's coming to you. All right? Every last one of you. So, let me end it off on that. Once again, I don't know if it's a Photoshop, but if it's not, I'm not shocked anymore what the evils that Israel would do for fame and fortune. And it's sad, but this is part of this world. All right, this is part of this world. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to wipe these niggas out. They set a bad example how not to be. All right. And ultimately, wickedness is going to be put out. Period. All right. It's going to be put out, done. And the people that's going to be victimized by it is the Lord's people. All right. Matter of fact, let me end it off on this. 2nd Ezra. Where are you? 9 and about 5? No. 2nd Ezra 9 and 9. Then shall they be in a pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits have not known me, and they that loathe my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to die a horrible, horrific, dishonorable deaths. All right. Every last one of them. All those riches don't mean shit. Yeah, it got you by. You know, you lived better than the rest. You probably had skills and did what you had to do. But that extra, in order to survive in this world, you had no integrity. And the Lord's going to judge every last one of you for that. So, with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.